Polaris, Polaris.
On today's episode of MotoCheez.
The following movie is rated I.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the doors before I finish the garage build video, but it's coming. On the last episode, we picked it up, ended up having to drop a new motor in it, changed all the oils, and she's running pretty good. Stuff seems to work, and it stays. Better than stuff you buy over the counter. You can see where I ended. Probably 15 minutes and it's still staying. The stuff I bought over the counter didn't last a couple minutes as soon as it dried, but Gizmo! Yeah, you can definitely see the difference. That did a pretty good job. We'll see if it's a dust magnet or how long it lasts, but 10 times better than anything over the counter I've ever used. Wow, that stuff really works. 60-40, boys. Paint thinner and boiled linseed oil. And this has been, I did about an hour ago, so it didn't fade yet. Might be a dust magnet. It looks a lot better. A lot better than what it did when I first got it. That's for sure. So I say this seat is pretty shot. Got some new vinyl, cheaper than you can buy these covers. You know, they had it covered. Let's pull these staples out and put on a new cover. Looks like my cushion's still in fairly good shape. The corner's a little beat up, but at least it doesn't have huge holes in it. Pulling these staples, man, they're a pain in the neck because they were all rusty. Stretch her on. Stapler down. Now for the backrest. It's got a double back. I guess so it looks better from the outside. Oh, this backrest looked like it was a little bit nicer. I just have a pure black. Be good. Look a lot better than what it did anyway. Time to pull all these staples. That's time consuming. They're all rusty. They didn't use stainless, boys. Look at the length of the staples they used. That's a little overkill. I gotta get the pliers and pull all them out. And she's done, boys. Once it gets heated and shrinks a few times, it'll be perfect. I forgot to mention this in the last episode. Look at this. There are none. No wonder they gave me new everything. I'm surprised these aren't like tore up. They're not, believe it or not. See, they're not grooved up. It's just like rust marks. Must be because it's hardened. Up here's a little rusty, but I'm gonna go with them. Bet you if these were cast iron, they would have been completely shot. So when I bought this, it came with preloaded calipers, so let's put these on. New outer tie rod ends going in. Comes with new hardware. This kit comes with left hand and right hand thread. This particular machine has left hand thread on both tie rods. This was bad. Had a lot of play in it. Nice and new. I'm gonna do the alignment. Well, I got the other calipers on. Got the tie rod ends on. New rack boots, both sides. I think you caught it in time. It's not worn out. The inner tie rods are still nice and tight. Yeah, I think these old rack boots were pretty shot. The other side had hardly anything on it. Cleaned it all out, sprayed it out, packed it with grease really good. The new one's in. How come no one told me that radiator was relocated? I put it back in a stock location. That must be for when you're mudding. The problem having it under there that I could see was that when this lid was closed, there was literally a strip about that big of air across the top. So it relied on having the fan kick on. It would have to sucked from everywhere else because this lid seal's almost tight. Almost. Now when I do my alignments, I always give it a little bit of toe out when it's sitting on the ground, because as soon as you compress the suspension, it toes them in. And you don't want a lot of toe in because it'll make it unstable to drive. So a little bit of toe out when it's sitting on the ground uncompressed. And as soon as you hit a few bumps, they go in a little bit. So when you're on a real big bump, they'll be like probably a hair towed in. But normal riding, once you sit in there, you'll still have a tiny bit of toe out. See, there's really no play. So I think we did catch. Jeez. One of those big cranes out here somewhere. Oh, it's flying away. Sound like pterodactyls. When I had this up in the air, I noticed this ball joint's a little loose, so I ordered a ball joint with the ball joint removal tool. So I'll be doing that. Oh yeah, I also bought this 5 foot by 3 foot pre-made clear plastic piece just to throw a windshield on there quick. I didn't see any that would cover the whole width of the 5 foot. And of course, this is a little bit over 5 feet, because 5 feet is right to the outside just about. So I just put a couple screws up there. I strapped it down on the bottom so I can roll it up and strap it up there. It's been cold down here in Florida. $18, that's not too bad. I like having the air blow in unless it's really cold. Alright, Vonzy, you got my garage warming present. Let's see what it is. Oh wow. Is that an alternator tester?
No, it's
battery?
It does everything. It's a bare engine analyzer for 50s and 60s cars.
Point dwells and it's got a scope and everything?
Everything. Got vacuum attachments to check for vents and things like
Holy
that.
cow.
All these cords go in the back. I was regularly using it right up until, I don't know, 7 years ago when I stopped working on old cars.
Oh.
Okay, so
Well, that's a big manual too, huh?
take the manual, yeah.
Oh, look at that thing.
First off, I took these off back here. I took these off because I didn't want them bent
bend them.
in transit.
It's even got a helpline. You think they're still in service?
I don't know.
I doubt
The
it.
thing is, I think it has vacuum tubes and stuff.
Oh, does it have tubes in it?
Yeah.
I see transistors here.
Maybe it's all transistor, but it's heavy.
Transformer there. I see capacitor. I see some transistors on a big heat sink. I see some ceramic resistors.
Yeah. I didn't bring any more to compact those because of the rain. Well,
Yeah, it's supposed to rain. Yeah, we'll definitely do it. But I like it.
Another thing for you, it's wall art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else you got me?
Well, this is wall art from back in the day.
Oh yeah?
Probably, I'd say 30 years ago, back when I worked on cars.
Yeah.
This was on the wall. You can put your
Oh, I like
calendars
that.
or anything on it. I always gave a 50% discount to women in heels. that sat on the wall.
Yeah, I'll find a good spot for
So you
that.
can have that.
Thank you.
And then all of those letters, you can make it say cheesy or whatever you want.
All right, perfect.
That's it.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Hit that bell if you want new notifications on new videos. Links for products used are in the description and on motocheez.com. Thanks for watching.